Anyone remember the hobby horse race track? Well, you have to be older than 50 something, or you might have heard the stories from your grandparents or parents or whatnot. But I was a young student of SC, my first in junior high school. I was always in the top stream, always the top stream. And every so often you go to a certain teacher class, they never, they done been to school early, but they disappear. I mean, a teacher now disappearing. Mm-hmm. You go to other teacher class, couple of them then disappear. And when you're a young junior high student, you got sense. Now, a group of us, I was like a little group leader. Yeah, I had a group lead. I was always a leader from young. So, and we get together, we decided we need to find out why certain type teachers never in the school, nobody saying nothing to them, and plenty days we got to go to another class or we got to teach ourselves. That's what we was dealing with. Come to find out the teachers them when a certain time they disappear to go to the hobby horse racetrack. Hey, hey, take that. How we find it out? We was being nosy, and we was eavesdropping on the teacher conversation, because we was talking about how these teachers never hear, and other teachers hear a group of us saying what happened. They never to teach the class this, that, and the next. And word bring word, talk bring talk, and so they was talking and carrying on, but that ain't fair. They always going out, no one doing nothing about them. The students even talking about it and this, that, and the next. Say, they right out to the hobby horse racetrack gambling. We thought our hour came. We had to run away from the door so they could hear us, and we was laughing. We say, oh, so that's where they, because we know they'd be awake that morning. We know they'd be awake sometime late in the evening. But when trying to teach some of them, class, they ain't never there. Something wrong with that picture. Something wrong with that picture. So listen to this now. Is trouble is find you. Trouble is find you, whether you like it or not. One day, one of the teachers come to work she was absent for a while. They never tell us. They only tell us she's sick. Now, this one, the teachers used to go to the hobby horse racetrack all the time. And listen to this. One of the horse get loose and gone wild and running where the people was. And she was the unlucky one. That's what she get from ducking school and lying and they ain't teaching us. Because we used to be months without her teaching us where she disappeared and ain't care. And guess what? The horse ended up, she couldn't get fast enough for the way like the other people. The horse, she ended up with a broke feet and a broke arm. So she was out of school for a while. And even when she did came back to school, we saw one day, she must see, I don't know if she came to bring a sick step or what. She had on neck brace, broke foot, walking with crutches, and broke arm. One man trying to help her. I said, well, what is this? So two of the other teachers there, boys started laughing who didn't like her. They said, that's good for her. Say, she too like lie with a lying self and be getting away with everything because, this one, she had color. And back then, your color used to get you through the door and plenty places. And they was a little darker and they couldn't stand it because she was getting away with a lot of stuff. They say that's what the horse do. That's good for her. So she had a brace on her neck, a cast on her foot, and a cast on her hand. The horse almost killed her. Okay? That's from the hobby horse racetrack. So guess what? I was remembering all these old things. That's why I say, let me have my YouTube channel. There's too much stories to tell, baby. I'm going to tell my stories. She duck wake over and over, tell the horse to deal with her. She ain't been after that.